Hi, I'm Alan Davies, travelling groom to Carl Hester and Charlotte Dujardin. This section is mainly about plaiting. People often ask me about plaiting, how I plait, and I thought I'd talk about different types of manes and show you some different horses, and hopefully give you some advice on how to plait your horse. Obviously, each horse is different. Each horse is an individual, and you have to adjust your plaiting to your skills and your horse's mane. This is Mount St John Freestyle, one of Charlotte's top Grand Prix horses. She's got a nice mane, sort of a little bit coarse, not a lot of it. When she first came, her mane was on this side. Charlotte doesn't like that, so I spent a long time training her mane to go onto the other side by plaiting it over and keeping it damped down whenever I tack up, ready for riding. And then you'll see me plaiting her later. I've done some video of me plaiting her. You can see the technique and see how we do it. She doesn't have a huge amount of plaits. She's got a lovely neck, so I don't need to worry about the shape of her neck, and it's just putting some nice plaits in to accentuate her lovely neck and make her look elegant and lovely. I'll show you some of the other horses. We have Pete, Imhotep. He's an 8-year-old horse. He's sort of a bit coarser and chunky. He's got a very fluffy mane. He lives out, so he's quite difficult to get looking really sharp and pizzazzy for the ring. So I have to put in quite a lot of plaits in his neck, and I have to use quite a lot of product to keep the frizz down so that I can get a grip on the plaits. And then I'll show you Audrey. She's a young horse of Charlotte's, alive and kicking, and she's got a lovely fine mane. She's a very pretty black mare, so she's quite easy to get looking really beautiful and polished. So I hope you'll be able to pick up some hints and tips along the way. And in another section, we'll talk about trimming, so I can show you how to get the mane ready and make it look neat and tidy before plaiting. And we'll talk a bit about tails and things as well. So this is Imhotep, or better known to his friends as Pete. He's an 8-year-old. Charlotte's been doing small tour on him this year. He won 4 classes at the Nationals, and he won at Horse of the Year show. Quite a big thing. He's not very experienced. He was a bit cheeky and naughty as a youngster, so he's only just started doing shows with Charlotte. So it was a big ask going to Horse of the Year show, but he was incredible and performed so well, beyond all our expectations. He'd never done a big show indoors like that. It's a massive atmosphere. So we're really pleased with him. So in this section, we're talking about plaits, and I thought I'd show you some different types of plaits, different horses, and how they look. Pete is pretty feral, as you see. He's got like a mane like a lion, and he lives out a lot of the time because he's got a hot horse. So he's quite difficult to get looking in show condition when they live out and they're out all the time and rugged and stuff. So I need to really jazz him up, and he's a sort of a dark chestnut colour. So he's sort of is a bit on the, not being rude, he's a bit on the plain side, so he needs sort of like jazzing up. So he has plaits, plenty of plaits, quite big plaits, trying to make him look a little bit longer in the neck than he is, and really make him stand out and look pizzazz. So I'm just going to show you now how I do a plait. Plenty of spray on there to hold it down and stop the frizz, because he's got quite a frizzy hair. Make a nice straight line with the comb when I'm dividing, and then keep the hair back with the clip out of the way, and then make 3 even sections. And they're not too tight to start with, and then getting tighter as you go down. And then I try and plait right to the very end. You don't have any things sticking out. Band round the end. Hold all the loose bits in. And then this is where the magic happens. Twist the band around the bottom of the plait, have the plait at the bottom of the band, and then roll and keep the band underneath the plait. Don't know if you can see that. And then twist the band at the top and put it underneath the plait. So then no one sees the band. The band is in the middle of the plait, and the plait's rolled through the band. People often ask me about how many plaits I put in, and I tend not to count. Each horse has a different amount. Some people are superstitious about the numbers of plaits. We have some owners who like certain amounts of numbers plaits. Some people like an odd number down here, and then the forelock makes it even. That's supposed to be lucky. I'm more worried about getting the plaits even and neat and tidy. Carl and Charlotte like really neat and tidy plaits, and to enhance the neck as best as possible. So I tend not to worry about the number.